Visit zombiegoboom.com for K-Bar, Cold Steel, Ivan targets, and more. Hey, what's up, survivors? Welcome to a mini episode from Zombie Go Boom. What we have right now is two Arnold heads, as you can see right behind us, and we are going to be product testing them. They are both made of different composites, different plastic composites, so we're going to be seeing which one is the closest to the density of the human skull based on our experience and expertise on this sort of thing, since we've been doing it for a really long time. But we wanted to share those results with you, so I will be bashing them with this baseball bat, and Mr. Charles here will be cutting their heads off. And then we will be talking about what results we got and how we feel about the composites that we are attempting to use for these Arnold heads, which will be at your place very soon. We'll probably do some pre-orders very soon, and we'll probably be selling them starting at around the beginning of May, I'm guessing. So let's see what we got. So I'm going to be hitting it on the top of the head. I'm going to start kind of light. I'm basically going to let the weight of the bat do most of the work, and then I'm going to hit it with more and more strength until we see the zombie go boom. And after that, you're going to see Charles just slice the head off. Alright, Brandon, you gave me this bat. This is for you, buddy. Alright, so just the weight of the bat. Nothing. A little harder. Broke at the base of the neck. Let's finish it off. Okay, so I broke its neck first, and then I managed to bash it, and this particular composite seems like it might be a little bit too hard. Like, it breaks very easily. It doesn't like actually have any give to it, which bone does have a little bit of give. So I'm not sure if I'm convinced with this, but we're gonna have Charles cut this piece off right here. We just have to weigh it down, and maybe you can cut the face too, just to see how well this cuts. Walgreens, where I bought a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That's
what it's like.
Yeah.
I figured.
Okay. Rolling here.
Yeah, I'm set too.
Alright.
Sliced it.
Really?
Try with a little more force.
Strength, yeah.
Not too bad.
We're gonna slice it right down the middle of the face. If it cuts, this composite might still be a contender. If it doesn't cut and it just breaks or shatters, then it's probably out.
Yeah, it just shattered basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it followed the line of the sword, but this composite is probably no good. I have high hopes for that one. Now, this was my favorite. No, it is not. So, alright, shout out to Gizmo Slip. We're going to be doing a drop test, more actually like a spike test. And here's the thing, an actual skull, if you drop it on the ground, it's not going to break. But I have a pretty good feeling that this stuff is so hard that it'll just break when it hits the ground. And if that happens, then we definitely know this is not the composite for us. Ready? Hey, not too bad. Let me give it a little more room. I mean, that might be enough to break skull, but
It kind of pooled in that area.
yeah, it did pull. There's a lot more on this side than on the other side. It's kind of hard to get it right now. Like I said, we're still learning, but I don't know. I don't like it. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, same thing, composite B. I'm going to be hitting it with a 90-degree strike to the top of the head. I'll start with the weight of the bat, then add more force until it pops open. Then Charles will cut the neck off. Well, we'll cut the head off, and then also maybe cut the face or whatever is left after I hit it. But first, the weight of the bat. A little more. A little more. Where's it leaking?
Neck.
See, it's breaking right here.
Yeah.
At the crown. Alright. Good hit here.
Okay.
Alright. So, again, kind of the same result. Broke around here with the 9-degree strike.
Which would probably actually happen.
I was gonna say
that might actually happen.
But we'll do a little bit more research. Obviously, this this composite here has a little more just plastic sort of consistency. It stretches a little more than the other one. It's not as hard, but it is way more dense than the other composite was. So this one's not too bad. We're gonna do the same thing though. You want to chop the head and then we'll do that. Did it cut?
Cut. Didn't go all the way through it though.
but it's still kind of
Did it cut or break?
shattering.
It shattered?
More like shattered.
Well, it cut. You can see the cut right here. I mean, the composite shattered, the PVC cut. All right, let's do the face, I guess. Wow. Let's do another one.
Pretty thick there. I'm gonna go for the forehead.
Man.
That just broke apart.
So far so good. The tests are helping us decide where we need to go. There's still a lot of testing that we have to do in order to get these to be exactly what we want them to be. But as far as density and hardness, we're getting to the point where this one in particular might be a little bit harder or denser than bone is. But that all depends on how much we use, and like we just have to get all these chemicals right and the volume right and all of that stuff. So obviously we put in a lot of work to do this. This is only the first out of many tests that we're doing in order to figure this out, but I just wanted to show you guys, and maybe you guys would enjoy it and see what it takes to, well, a little bit of what it takes to actually get these things to you. That's pretty much all I have. Do you have anything? Well, how do you feel about the composites?
I mean, they're a little bit harder to decapitate than our Ivan heads, but that's a good thing. If you can get through a throat or a neck that's harder than an actual human neck, then it should be no problem to get through an actual human neck.
Yeah, that's true.
But we still want to, make them as accurate as possible.
Right, so we'll probably take it back down just a tiny bit and figure out a way to keep it from breaking at the same spot. We have some ideas. But anyway, that's all we have with this mini episode of Zombie Go Boom. I hope you enjoyed it. We should have these in full force very soon, and have a great one.